Well, well, well. If it isn't my favorite Yop Tower database bros, hey everybody, it's Yop here. Nice to be back. For a while there, it seemed like I might not be back at all, ever. Things got a little hairy for a while. Not gonna lie, not gonna sugarcoat things. Basically, funny story, I was just downing Yoppie juice for the last several months because I was just feeling like really bad. Like, I don't know, just like my head was spinning and my stomach was in knots, and I felt like I was on death's doorstop, really. And I thought the only thing that was holding me together was some fortified Yoppie nectar. But then, as it happened, I ended up running out of oregano, and I could not make Yoppie juice anymore, and so basically, I'll be completely honest with you, I thought that was the end. I could not find the strength to go to the store anymore, especially since I have to walk, so I basically just laid down and waited for the Grim Reaper to come and take me. And as I laid there, waiting for the icy grip of death to take hold, I thought to myself, my biggest regret is that I have not yet finished the Zeta Project timeline video. And that realization, that, I think spurred something in me. It sparked a new will to live. And so I fought through it. I fought through it long and hard without any Yoppie juice. And wouldn't you know it, finally, after what felt like forever, I ended up actually getting better. And then, a couple days later, I ended up finding out that my tap water that I was using to make the Yoppie juice was suffering from something called tuberculation. Some kind of corrosion related thing that's apparently not very good for you. And so apparently the Yoppie juice was tainted in some way. You know, I'm not a scientist. I don't know how these things work exactly, but yeah, it turns out the Yoppie juice may have had a slight hand in almost killing me. So yeah, that was cutting things close. That was cutting things a little bit close, but I'm back now, and I'm happy to be able to produce just a normal episode for you guys in this new year. And you know what, guys? I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna come out and say it. Got 5 words for you. New year, new me. I've now completely recovered from my sickness, and the time for failure is behind us. No more blunders, no more oversights, no more poisoning ourselves. No, as we step into this new year, the Yop Tower is looking bigger and brighter than ever. I mean, we've got Gaddy over here, steering the ship towards greener pastures with Yoppie news. We've got Yopcoin, which recently went down in value. We've got Yopcoin that recently went down in price, making it more accessible than ever before. We've got the Zeta Project timeline video, which I didn't have the chance to work on for the last several months, but now that I have my health back, I feel like I'm gonna have even more of a push to get that done and get that done right for you guys. So speaking of getting things right, why don't we go ahead and take things over to Yoppie News, the first Yoppie News of the new year. Now, if that isn't worth a round of applause, I don't know what is. So, Gaddy, why don't you go ahead and take us away with Yoppie News. Now that's news you can count on. Now, I know what you're probably asking yourself. Yop, what kind of things is the Yop Tower going to be doing in this new year to finally overcome their arch rival, the Watchtower database, and retake all the glory? Well, first things first, I just gotta point out that I think the Watchtower sees their doom at hand. I mean, I gotta tell you, just like how I almost accepted death at the end of last year, I think the Watchtower is in the same boat now. Not because they're drinking tainted poisonous water, but because they realize that the Yop Tower is coming back in full force. They have yet to release a single new video on their main channel or a single new video on their Pod Tower channel. And if that doesn't spell their imminent doom, then I don't know what does. They've gone this entire month without posting any content of any kind. Their subscriber numbers have tanked. I don't even have to check to know that that's the case. And morale, I can only assume, is at an all-time low. So with news like that, how can you not have a smile on your face? Rest assured that the Yop Tower is not going anywhere, guys. In fact, I'm planning on expanding operations in a host of fun new ways, but for all that, you're just gonna have to stay tuned. But trust me, you're in good hands here. All of you folks who were burned by the Watchtower and actually expected content in a month, yeah, don't worry, you're actually going to get that because I actually care about all of you and producing content that is worth watching. So I, again, appreciate all of your patience. It will be rewarded tenfold now that we have entered this new year, the golden year of the Yop Tower. This is big stuff. This is the big boy year, we'll call it. This will be known as the year that the Yop Tower transitioned from walking to running. And I'm really excited to go on this run with all of you. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Remember to have your water tested, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.